religiously, the term hijab means the veil or the covering, or actually the dress code by which the women and the men, so yes, men do have to wear hijab too, but it's just a different dress code. So it's that dress code that we have to abide by in public and in front of the opposite gender. So in Islam, we have a dress code, right? Like right here, you know, even in the States, nobody can like walk out naked, right? I mean, there has to be some law that limits somebody to cover, right? You know, so in Islam, we do have that dress code, and the hijab or dress code for women is to cover all the body except your hands and the face. So, and then just briefly to mention under that point that there is difference of opinions. There are some difference of opinions, like within Muslim scholars. So in Islam, there's that which is obvious, the law which is obvious, and this is obvious that all Muslim women are obligated to cover their body. Of course, you know, they get the choice to do it or not, but it is an obligation and to actually cover themselves except for the face and hands. However, there's this difference of opinions about even covering the face. So, you know, maybe some of you here have seen some Muslim ladies who actually cover their face. I don't know if any of you actually encountered that here in St. Louis. You've seen it, yeah. So like even some of my friends, they cover their face as well. And that's just because that gray area where there's different opinions, some scholars will say, well, based on authentic sources, we believe it is an obligation, and some scholars would say, well, based on our authentic sources, we believe it's not. And there's room for disagreement here, and it's fine. It's whatever you believe is an obligation that you should follow. But just to mention that, so when you do see that, you know, how come this one is not covering her face and this one's only covering her hair, it's because of that difference of opinions. But at least for the majority, they do believe that it's an obligation that Muslim women cover everything but the face and the hands. And then, of course, you know, the dress should not be tight, see-through, or attractive, because that defeats the purpose. I mean, later I'll go through the reasons, but the main reason is modesty. We have to cover ourselves and not show our beauty. And definition of attractive can depend on cultural norms. So, for example, you know, here in the States, you know, I can wear, you know, my hijab with, you know, whatever dress, you know, I like to wear this, but then I can also wear it with jeans and long shirt, as long as it is within the dress code that is not tight, see-through, or attractive. So you could see different cultural ways of actually wrapping it, actually like wearing it. As long as it abides by this dress code, then it's fine. However, you know, depending on the cultural norm, you can't be attractive when you walk out. That it can't be something like, for example, if I am in Saudi Arabia, where all women, you know, most of the women wear black there, right? And